Good evening, everybody. It's Tuesday, February 17th. It's about 10:15 at night, and here I am doing another video blog. So what has been going on? Mainly this past week and the weeks before, I have been really focusing on, fleshing out the ideas for ZacharyDiaz.com. If you're watching this video, you are most likely at that website right now, or you found my YouTube page. Either way, I've been working really hard on that. I've been using this service called Squarespace, Squarespace.com. It's a WYSIWYG editor, but it is all web-based. It's not a program. It is all it's all through their online website and everything like that, and it's absolutely fantastic. And it's been really, really helpful in me setting it up and me setting up my website and everything like that, and getting my blog rolling. And so, as far as I'm concerned, I've been, posting a lot more than I used to. Definitely, I think, a few posts every day is better than the year-long gap that I had there for a while. But I've been trying my hardest to keep up with that and to keep, posting content as much as I can, even if it's something small or if it's something big. Either way, I set out some goals, and I think I'm definitely getting closer to them. I'm not going to say I've achieved them yet, because you can always do a little bit better, but I definitely think I'm getting closer. Other than that, one thing that I would really like to share with you guys, and I think if you watch this video, you should definitely try this out. So about a week ago, I was talking to my friend Monica Fernandez. Maybe you're watching this video, I don't know. Sorry if I, whatever. So we were tweeting each other, Twitter, very, very popular website now. And we were tweeting each other, and I can't remember the exact conversation that was going on, but somehow the conversation of writing took place. And I thought to myself, when was the last time that I had actually written a handwritten letter or anything similar to that? Everything that was online. And I realized it was probably been about 5th or 6th grade was the last time. I know I had a pen pal who lived in Japan, so it's been quite a while since I've actually handwritten a letter. And so a couple of us, being myself, Monica, one of her cousins, and one of her stepsisters, decided that we were just going to become pen pals and write letters to each other. And here we are today. I've sent out my letters. I've gotten one back. I got one back from the fantastic Leanna. She was first, obviously. But, look at this. Look at that. Handwritten letter, 2 pages. Impressive, right? She did something so creative. She, at the top of the letter, it says, it says at Zachary Diaz. Look at that. I give her props for that. That's really creative. One thing that I do want to note, when you're reading someone's letter, like a handwritten letter, the actual way that they write, they put their own emphasis on things. You don't get that through the text of an email or through a tweet or anything like that. You don't see emotion in the actual font, if that makes sense, in the typography. You can tell that in a handwritten letter. So I thought that's really cool, and hopefully my letters go out and you can actually see some of my emotion being conveyed through that, other than just the text. What else has been going on? Work is getting pretty busy. I do work at a tax preparer's office, and as far as I know, this is tax season for most people. So people are calling, making appointments. I'm, running back and forth between all the different preparers, trying to make sure that they're settled, trying to make sure that people that are coming in, new clients and everything like that, get all their information correct the first time. It's absolutely crazy, but I would really rather be busy than bored. I would imagine being bored is a lot worse than being busy. So I'm thankful for the work that I got. I just got paid today, which is kind of awesome. I love paying off cards and everything like that. Oh, here's something for all of you that happened today. My brilliant self was involved in a car accident. Not my fault, though. So I was sitting on the 101, wonderful Los Angeles traffic, and I was completely stopped, just sitting there behind another car, and I'm looking down, trying not to pay attention to the road, trying to avoid any eye contact with the traffic, because I do have slight anger issues with that. Beyond the point, someone slams into the back of my car. I'm just sitting there, and whoop, And, at first reaction is I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Whatever. I look around, I see it's some girl behind me. So I pull off into the shoulder. And this shoulder is, just barely wider than my car. And if you know that my car is a 2002 green Tracker. It's a pretty tiny car itself. So we pull off into the shoulder, and I'm like, opening my door a few times because I'm afraid I'm going to get hit and everything like that. So I go out and I exchange information, and I'm looking at the car, and her bumper is, I think the left quarter of it just got thrashed. So I'm like, oh God, I wonder what happened to the back of my car. And I look, and I'm looking down, and I'm like, what? I check under, I check everywhere. There's absolutely no visible damage. Thus, I have concluded that I drive a tank. Other than that, it's been pretty good. Not feeling any pain or anything from that, and shit happens. She seemed more worried than I did, and I'm not at fault, so I don't really care. Other than that, it's been a really good week. It's been a really good 2 weeks, I think, since I made my last YouTube video. But thank you very much for watching, and please, please, please tell your friends about ZacharyDiaz.com. It's fairly boring, but I'd rather people read it and tell me they hated it than not have it read at all. So if you could do that, I would be much appreciated. And I hope you're having a wonderful February. See you soon.